Thanks very much for having me. This is literally the time of my life, and this is my family, and I'll be back next year. Hank Ballard came through Tampa on a Chitlin Circuit show. Pushed his way up through the crowd to the very first row. A little girl in a red dress recognized the vocalist. He asked her, "What's that they're doing?" She said, "That's a twist." And he shook his head, he rolled his eyes, and he made a mental note. He went back to the dressing room and he sat down and he wrote a dirty song for the Midnighters to add to the show. Made up a dance for the guys for when they got back to the Apollo. We're back in New York on a bill with Little Willie John, Big Mama Thornton, Bo Diddley, and Dinah Washington. Hank signaled the Midnighters with a flick of his wrist. They drove the crowd crazy when they started doing the twist. Yeah, Teardrops on My Letter was the name of the song, but the B-side was a twist, and it didn't take very long for the rhythm and blues disc jockeys of the day to figure out which side of the record to play. Midnighters got a lot of miles out of the song and the dance, but a young Dick Clark wasn't about to take a chance. Found him a hack, named him Chubby Checker, pulled his finger out of the pie with a #1 hit record. Social phenomena, a piece of crap. Now this was not the beginning of payola, but it helped give it a kickstart, if you know what I mean. Alan Freed was already ready to go to prison, where he belonged. You need to understand that by the time Chubby Checker's record came out, Dick Clark owned half the publishing of the song, and he owned half of the record label, Cameo Parkway. The other half was owned by the Mafia. Up to this time, we'd had Elvis Presley and Chuck Berry and Bo Diddley. Suddenly, we had Frankie Avalon, Fabian. I'm telling you that this was the beginning of where Clear Channel came from and bad music. We almost lost rock and roll. If it hadn't been for the Beatles coming along, it would have been gone forever. That dumb bastard Dick Clark had to pretend that he liked the Beatles. He didn't have any choice. We got it back for a while. And when we decide to get a new government come November, I'm thinking we ought to get our airwaves back too. I'm thinking we march down to Texas and pull their goddamn radio towers down. I'm suggesting we put the Byrne Sisters on the radio and make it the #1 record in the world. I hate Dick Clark. Come on, baby, let's do the twist. Come on, baby, let's do the twist. Take me by the little hand. It goes like this. Come on and twist. Yeah, baby, twist. Yeah. Just like this. Come on, little miss. Let's do the twist. Can you play a twist beat, Ray? Here's our new future rock and roll, Randy Crouch. let's do the twist. Thank you very, very much.